It's so easy to feel like we're stuck and we can't get out of a situation. We feel trapped. But you're not trapped. A big part of it is you're just a little bit lazy and you don't want to feel the pain of change. You don't want to take the effort to do something different, to feel the pain of changing your life. And I'm speaking to myself from my own experience, and to anyone this will help. I remember about a year or so ago when I bought my second property, I had a good viewer who said, Sam, I bought and sold over 8 properties. And he said that, I think, as a word of encouragement in case I ever wanted to change, because I struggled with sometimes buying property because you feel like you're stuck. But you're not stuck. You can always change. I have people I know that have been married a few times, and sometimes I question, why would you get married more than once? But then I remember that life is an individual journey, and we all have different goals. And I would encourage anyone who's not in a good marriage or not in a good place, if you need to change again, change. Now, obviously you want to balance the message where you don't want to just change for the sake of change. I see that. That's a lack of discipline, and it's like chasing the wind. That's not wise. So there's no exact science to when you should change, but there are a couple key words. Like, when you search something, there's keywords that bring up searches. Number 1, if it's toxic, it needs to change. Number 2, if you feel a heaviness on your spirit, not just 1 day, 2 days, but for months on end, there's something wrong. And it's hard to face that reality. Number 3 is you can see a better future with a fair evaluation. Meaning that you're not just, again, chasing the wind. You're not just changing for the sake of seeing something new or doing something new. You actually, in a fair way, you have to decide this for yourself. In a fair way, you can see an improvement in your life for yourself and those around you if you make a change. Again, there's no exact science to life, so it's a very hard thing to decide when to make a major change, when to uproot your life, when to change your life. And it's hard. Okay, I feel it. We all feel it because, it takes effort. And I remember watching an interview with someone. I forgot who it was, but it was like an actor. And he was on like a nighttime talk show or nighttime show where they interview famous people. And the interviewer was saying, man, we've been trying to get you on the show for months. And he goes, yeah, he goes, it's an interesting thing in life. He goes, it's hard to get people to do anything. It's hard, I was watching something the other day on YouTube. It was like the same thing, actress, though. They were trying to get her on the show. She committed to coming on a show, but it took her 8 months to actually show up. Change takes time. That's the other thing. That's the other reason why we don't change. Because we know it may take months, maybe even sometimes years to get through the entire process. But the good news is, if you start today, you're a day ahead of not starting. So to summarize, start now if you know you need to change. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't be lazy. Don't breathe toxic state of being. Fresh air. In a wise, fair evaluation, not just for the sake of change. And I hope that this video helps you in some way. If it does, click the thumbs up. I wish you the best. Not easy out there. But be thankful for what you have. Make the most of what you have while you change. See you in the next video.